Howdy folks, this is Josh with part 2 of cleaning my 7mm Rim Mag. I apologize now for the cutoff on part 1. I ran out of time and now I'm there. I've did a little bit of work off camera. All I did is just remount the barrel back onto the stock. So I'm not wasting all of this video trying to mount this barrel because it is a bit difficult getting those holes lined up. Okay, now all I did is just put the screws back into its place. Now I have back on, and I'm gonna do the work on the barrel. For lubricant, like for the oil there, this is not permanent. I take it off before I go shoot the gun. I use this Formula 1 lubricant. I know it's not real gun cleaner, but it works, helps to protect the barrel from rusting, and I've used it all the time on my guns and I never had any issues. First off, I'm just going to use a dry patch, run through the barrel just to get off any gunpowder before I put the lubricant on. All I'm going to do is take this and just run in and out of the barrel a few times. In, out, and back. In, out. About 3-4 times I do this just to make sure all the gunpowder is off out of the barrel. I do not do a deep clean with the wire brush. I never did. I always find this worked good. It took off, and when you do apply the oil, when you're running it through the barrel, it does remove some more of the residue in there, and it leaves a nice coat of oil. Then before I shoot, I always take a dry, when I'm ready to use the gun again, I always take a dry patch, just run it through again. Just make sure it didn't catch any dust. Just any dust that collected in the barrel, I take out. And make sure there's no spider webs or bugs that's crawled in there, laid eggs. Because I'm out of the patches, I'm just going to be using paper towel. Piece of paper towel on there, and I have that lubricant to apply the lubricant. All I do, I just fan the paper towel out on each side. And I always told I had some glue on the stock. I have used the stuff removed from my gun tape. It left some residue on the stock, so I used this there, and it cleaned off the stock really nice, took any of the glue residue off. I just put the oil on the pad. I don't know if you can see it, but I have it soaked in oil, that Formula 1, and I get it all over the parts in here, just make sure nothing rusts. Just twist it around in the bore there, just kind of lube everything up, and I just shove this right up through the barrel, then pull it back a couple of times, because I don't have no gun oil left, and I always found, and I needed to clean my barrel one time, and I always found this stuff worked nice. Now you should be able to see how much dirtier that is. Where did that come? This is without oil, and that's with oil. Look how good that stuff cleans. And I'm gonna remove this. This pad's not that dirty. I'm going to use it to for oil application. Just run that process a few times. Just make sure the board's nice and clean. And everything's lubed up nice. Nothing will rust on you through the nothing will rust on you. And your barrel rusts, it's not a fun job trying to clean. If it's on a layer of the surface rust, it's not penetrated into the metal yet, it's not that bad. It's when it actually starting to penetrate into the metal is where you start going to have problems. Just do this a couple times. Look how much junk that took off. Now I did that a couple times. I'll take my barrel and I'll look down the board and to some light. Looks nice and clean. What I'll do, just lube up the outside so it doesn't rust. I'll just take a piece of paper, just spray a little bit of lube on, and just wipe everything down. And I'll take a dry cloth too after to get any excess oil off. I don't want nothing rusting on my gun. I like taking good care of it. Just kind of, now I take the dry part of the paper right in and just run up and down the barrel. Up on the outside, just take any excess oil off. Just kind of keep everything nice and clean. Wow, that's dirty. A lot of residue. Now let's do my bolt. Just don't take much, just kind of spray it there, just go down into your, so run down into the firing pin area and just wipe all out, just so nothing will rust again, because this is not a stainless steel gun. Clean everything off nice and give it nice protective. Now let's stick this in where it goes. Let's screw the trigger, put that down. Nice and smooth. Just run that a couple times. And there's a trick my grandpa taught me. If you want to keep dust out of your barrel, you take a piece of paper, fold it, and kind of bunch it up. What you do, you can get stuff for this too. You can use tape, but we take a piece of paper and kind of stick down into the barrel with the bolt closed. And this here, hunting season, you're pretty ready to go. You just If you don't feel safe with that oil in your barrel, you can take a dry pad and just run through again. Just make sure it's all out, nothing obstructing your barrel. Usually I don't, sometimes all it depends. I look down in the barrel before I'm putting this paper in. This is going to help keep the dust down. Just remember, remove it before you shoot. You just grab the tag and just pull out. It comes right out. Put that in. You won't get dust. No bugs gonna crawl down your barrel. The eggs. You don't get dust. No dirt, no debris coming in, even out on the quad. Do something like this. Just remember when you're ready to shoot an animal, just pop this off. You're better off using like a piece of tape, bright colored tape, that you will see and you'll remember to take it off when you're on a quad. Just some safety tips to remember, and that wraps up on cleaning the 7mm, my gun. That's how I do it. That's how I've always done it. And you guys may have different opinions on it, on how I'm doing it wrong. I shouldn't be doing it this way. I should be doing a deep clean, but I don't do deep cleans. I may do one if I'm going to be doing a lot of shooting, and if only thing I don't do deep cleans because I don't shoot competition. So I just keep the barrel clean, no dirt, no residues gonna be built up, no rust. So I just clean it out good, lube it so it doesn't rust, and that's about it. I'll be getting some gun oil here soon, hopefully, and maybe I can do stuff different. But right now, I've always used this stuff on the guns, and I've had no issues. The guns work flawless. Without no flaws, I always hit the target I'm shooting at. So that's it for today. I may do another one on video later on my bow, cleaning my bow and prepping it there for next season, getting it ready. And bye for now.